It's time to tinker and talk the night away. Grab your glue and paints, we're back again. It's model making day. From classic cars to soaring planes and steam trains on the track. Whether die-cast builds or part work kits, there's no turning back. So let's tinker and talk, just you and me, building dreams from plastic, one sprue at a time. You see, whether sanding down or fitting parts, we share the joy. That's how it starts. Come along, let's tinker and talk the night away. Got a Mustang here and a Spitfire too, maybe a steam train. The smell of glue, the sound of chat. In this world we all remain. Got a tip or trick, then drop it in chat. We build as friends, not just fans. This bench is open, the stream is live. Come lend a helping hand. Yeah, we tinker and talk with laughs and care. The hobby's better when you've got good folks to share. From sanding wheels to fixing wings, we celebrate the little things. So come on in, let's tinker and talk the night away. Screws and glue, just me and you, talking shop till the model's through. A misstep here, a perfect fit. We cheer each other every bit. Let's tinker and talk under workshop lights, chasing calm and joy through long creative nights. From revel kits to die-cast dreams, we're builders, makers, part of a team. It's Tuesday night, let's tinker and talk the night away.
Hi all, welcome to the channel and welcome to another Tinker and Talk Tuesday. If you're here for the early part, then hopefully you enjoyed the new Tuesday night song. I don't know if I'm going to keep that yet, but it was a little bit of fun that I was working on earlier. So I've got the Lego Creator DB5 here, and obviously I've had this for a while. I showed you quite a few weeks back now that I've managed to get this. Now, there's not actually that many bags with this. And apparently it's only 4 to actually do the full completion. But each pack seems to be split into about 3 bags. So there's 3 bags for each quarter, I guess. So be interesting how this goes together. But it looked very simple when I had a quick flick through the instructions about 5 minutes ago. So I think the simplest thing is just let's get into it and let's get building. Right, so here we have the instruction booklet. I'll just move my mic a second, just get in my way. So, really nice booklet. Also meant to look like some sort of dossier or something like that. And we've got all the different bits, a little bit about the car. And then a little bit about the model itself. And then we're right into the instructions. And as you can see, there are only 4 parts to this to actually get it complete. Not going to happen tonight. Don't know how long it's going to take. But stage 1 gets us to that point. Stage 2 gets us to that point. 3 at that point. And then the rest looks like just a roof mechanism, etc. So I think we'll get straight into it. Now, as I say, there's 4 bags, but with number 1, there's 3 bags just for number 1. So not counting the mini bags inside. And we also need this red piece. Right, going to need some of these smaller pieces as well. I'll move those stickers out of the way. I was rebuilding the Batmobile yesterday. You might have seen on my socials this morning. So that now has the bat circuit installed. Hopefully I'll have a video for you tomorrow. Don't know when tomorrow, but with any luck, the bat circuit video will be up tomorrow. Right, hopefully none of that stuff will roll away and run away. It's trying to. Right, we're going to start off with one of these frames. Let's go in there. And then that. And that going in there. Like so. Next up we have this piece. And we need 2 more of those blue parts, which are going to go there and there. Presumably this is just actually going to be the bulk of the chassis. So now we need 3 bits from the other bags. Possibly, yep. I don't know if it's a way of Lego sorting their bits and pieces. Obviously, I think they do a lot of their bags by weight. But why have so many individual bags? Right, gonna need to put that to one side. Let's try and get some build space, I think. If anyone sees anything roll off the bench, shout. I'm really hoping it's not going to happen. Right, we need 2 of those. We need 2 of these black ones. Two of those. Two of those. 2 of those. And 2 of those. I could understand that, like the little tiny bags like we get on these, but you know, why have 3 number 1 bags? And they've got different parts in each one, so unless it's only, maybe that's an assembly line, I guess. Right, let's work out what we're doing with this. We've got to make 2 of these, so I'll try and do them in tandem. And that's going to go on there and on there. And that's going to go this round. Yeah, and as I sort of said that, I thought maybe it's a production line packing thing. Right. And these are going to go on these two blue parts. Oh, did you see, Bergdus, that if we reach 2 years of platinum level, Wayne's going to get my name tattooed on his head? Don't think that's going to happen. That one in there, that one in there, that in there. And then, oh, have I done that wrong? Yes, I have. They don't. That one doesn't go on there. It actually goes on here. With that then going there. We should have one of those and two of those. Oh, is it those or? Yes, it is those. So we've got those two going through there. And then those going in there. And that will go into there. We need another one of those. But this time we're only putting one of these items in. That one and that one. Gotcha. And it looks like that's got to go at a little bit of an angle like that. Need to do another sub-assembly. We have that. We should have some tiny. Stop rolling away. Okay, I was looking for a cream coloured one of that, but maybe they're grey. Maybe since the instructions aren't very clear. Oh no, they are grey. I don't know how they managed to make a matte paper so shiny that it's not always clear what you're looking at. That, two of them. One of them. One of them. And can't find what I'm looking for. Don't think it would be in this pile. More likely to be in. Aha, there it is. That's what I want. And then we should have a smooth pipe. There it is. So that's going to go on to there. Hey Todd, welcome to the stream. That's going to go this around. We have that one going on there. That going in there. That's going that way, and then that's going in there. And this, that's why we had to have that folded down, because that's going to sit in there like so, and then that's going to fold and hold that in place like that. Now, I believe that is the mechanism for possibly the ejection seat. Any pitfalls, Todd, for this one? So I've had it sat in the workshop for probably the best part of 2 months. Just haven't had a chance to get around to doing it. That's going to go onto there. And that's clearly going to be our gear stick, isn't it? With the big red button. We need 2 of these. And oh no, only one of them. I'm looking at the instruction wrong. And that's just to finish off that one. So that's now locked into place. Oh, that's good. Hello. If anyone's going to make a mistake, I'm sure it's going to be me. Certainly made a few mistakes on the Orient Express. That one in there, that one in there. Although when I tipped this out, I was actually surprised by how little there was. I just expected it to be more. So I don't actually know how many pieces this is. Doesn't seem to sit on the box. That's then going to go and plug onto that. Right, 2 of these. Ever wondered why they don't do a full scale show of these, like in the books? Because they would do a full scale show of one of those, 1-to-1 scale, but rather than counting all those, and I only had the 2 long ones anyway, it'd be easy to just put it on, just check. So that's going to go there. That'll strengthen all that up. And strengthen all that up, like so. I'm sure my cheap knockoff Lego, whatever it is, can't even remember what I'm building now, Lamborghini, that has like these in scale, so you can just put it on and like, oh, okay, it's that one. Put that to one side. Oh, Todd, are you getting the Bat Circuit? Are you doing the Batmobile? I can't remember if you're doing the Batmobile or not. You're doing so many builds, I've forgotten what you are and what you aren't doing. Oh, that would be good actually. The 89. They did that trial ages ago. To be fair, I wouldn't mind the 89 Batmobile either. You can have more than one Batmobile, you know, Todd. So you could have done the 66. anyone that joined the stream late is going to have to rewind and watch it from the beginning, and just see the awesome new song that I've created. Not really. I got ChatGPT to create some lyrics. I then got Suno AI to then put those lyrics to music after tweaking them a bit and changing some of the words. And now I've got the new Tinker and Talk Tuesday theme song. And I even made it so you can sing along to it. Because I know everyone's going to do that. It was before my time as well, but it was still on UK TV as I was growing up in the 80s. So it's one of those childhood memories for me. What do we need now? We need that. Sometimes I wonder if it's ever worth sorting these into colour. At least you've got some sort of fighting chance of where to look for pieces. So that's going to go on there. We need that to go on there. And then we need that one to go there. And that is going to go just there. See, bright yellow bits I can find no problem. When you've got a sea of grey, it's a little bit trickier. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. And then we have that one there. Yeah. And then this is going to go somehow on the side of here. How far in does it go? Got to go just there, isn't it? I guess now, looking at the instructions, got to do the same basically for the other side. That one, and that one. That goes there. That goes there. That one. There it is. Smaller flat one. What we need. Is there. And then we need a single one. That's the two, and then we need that little archway. That's going to go on there. That's going to go there. Alright, yellow bit. That white one. And that's 6. And that's going to go there. Oops. There. And there. And then that's going to go on the car. actually progressing quite quickly, this. I still have the lighting kit to do for all of the other Lego builds. I'll probably get a lighting kit for this one, I reckon. Anyone interested in seeing the lighting kits installed on another one of these live streams? 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And 3 of these. Now for 2 of these, we need to put those on. And they are going there and there. This other white claw is going here. And these black ones are going there and there. Let's find the parts. So one of those. Need a flat black one of those. 2 more of those. 1 of those. And we need a flat tile, black tile, like that. So that's going on there like so. That's going just there. That's going together like that. And it's going in there. And what are we doing with these? Goes there. And there. No, Lego. All Lego. There's no such word as Legos. Hi, Ramon. All doing good, thanks. Right. Let's continue on with this. Like so. We then need that to go on there. We need another one of those. There it is. Don't think I've seen those before. With holes in. Two of these black ones. It's something that's happened on Wayne's channel a while back. I think he was one of the testers for it, but basically it's a leaderboard as such for fans. So how and the more you interact, the higher you get on the leaderboard. Absolutely nothing comes of it, but you know, if you're not in top space, being my wife, something's going wrong. Yeah, it's the first time it's popped up on my channel, Todd. But yeah, it's been on Wayne's channel for probably the last month. Right, now we need this. and this, and one of these. That's going to go through there, be held by that. Then we have that, and two of these. What do I need to do with those? That goes into there, that joins together. And that goes in there. Then that goes in there. Like that. One of those, and one of those white ones for a hole in. This is the Aston Martin DB5 Creator Edition. So James Bond's DB5. And so far, going well. So that's going in there. The blue one going in the opposite side. And then this is going in to that point just there. That will go in there. Then we have this. I'm just going to sandwich all of that lot. Like that. No spokes on this one. All pre-done. To be fair, they're not exactly spoked, are they, on these ones? It looks like a standard sort of Lego wheel. Where are I? So I've done that. So now I need a few more parts for the next stage, which is going to be that, that one, looking for a piece with 3 holes in it. There it is. Don't roll away. So that's that way around. Go in there, and then that goes through there. That then goes in there. Yes. Oh, I think this is the exhaust. Where is that piece? Oh, that's not a piece. Right, so that's fine. That goes up that, and then that will attach to there. Right, if that's the exhaust, I actually thought that was the front of the car, but clearly it won't be. Need 2 of these, and they are going to go through there, and through there. Right, so now we have those, that, and 2 of those. And now I need to work out where they go. There. Followed by a grey one. Followed by that one. Another grey one. Hey Ian, how you doing? Right, next we need that, 2 of those, and we should have a little rampy type bit. I'm sure it's probably got a technical name, but black rampy bit is what I'm looking for. Not finding it. Should be a fairly large rampy bit. It's not a wedge. It's not that. Oh, there it is. So this piece is going to go just there. And then we have one of those going there. And one going there. Which one do we need? I'm guessing it's that one. Yes, I could have counted the studs, but I prefer to guess. I'll work out on the picture. We need 4 of these white ones. One there. One there. That's going to go there and there. Sure, I think this is actually going to go a little bit easier than the DeLorean one I did. I think quite a bit easier than what the Orient Express was. Right, one of those. We need another white one with a claw. We need 2 of those. Two of those. Two of those. And only one of those. Nope, not one of those. It's going to be one of those. That goes there. That goes there. And then similar on this side, except it's that one. That one. And that one. And then these two claw pieces are going to go there. Yep, and on the next day, if I survive that long, me and the wife will be celebrating 17 years of marriage. I do still have to survive until Saturday. One of those. One. Two. Need 4 of those somewhere. 3. 4. Take the freeze. And we should have one of those. Something making sense. Oh, I see. That there. And that there. Put these the wrong way around. Those claws should be that way around, because that goes on top there, that goes on there, and then that one goes on top there. And then we have 5 of these tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have an angle tile and a white rampy bit. That one. So that one goes there, with that one behind it. And then the other 4 cover up this section. And then the white bit goes there. I have to give it a birthday party. I did suggest earlier about adding a new wing for, I think those gold members need to start saving up or something for a new wing. This workshop's actually 1 year older than Wayne's. It'll be 5 in October. We need 2 of those and 1 of those to secure that together. And then that's going to go like that. Assume that goes down like that. Don't know. We have to make sure it twists. So it twists. It does something. Looks like it goes out that way for a minute. Two of those. 2 of those, if they don't roll away. And that. Do you mean the kids are actually leaving you in peace? That doesn't sound right. Right. I'm going to need to put those in there first. One. And two. These yellow bits are going there and there. And this is going in just there, like so. Doing quite well with this. I think we're definitely going to get to the end of this bag. Now I've said that, I'll probably set myself up for disaster, but can't be that bad considering there's not that many pieces left for this bag. That's going through there. Oh, no, need to put that in first. And then that goes like that. And that will go in there. Yeah. We now have this bright orange piece. Definitely couldn't miss that one. That's going in the end. Another bright orange piece there. And we need a bright yellow piece. Need two more of these black bits. One there and one there. Blue bit going on there. And we should have a short red piece. Two of these. Should have some grey bits. That goes there. That goes in there. And then that goes through there. Just make sure that's pushed all the way in. Next we got these two of these silver pieces. No idea what this is I'm building at the moment. And the fact that it's orange, blue and yellow, I'm guessing it's probably going to be something that's hidden. I need another grey piece. That's it there. And then we have two of these going in there. One of these in this side. And we should have one for the other side. And then we should have a blue front piece, that one. Like so. Okay. Let's see if it all becomes clear where this goes now and what it is. Not a clue. Does it just sit there? I can't see any way that connects at the moment. It looks like it just sits there at the moment. Now, apparently, this is the ejector seat mechanism. So I'll just show you that picture that they've shown you there. That's quite good. And now it becomes a bit more clear. Now turn the page. We need some rubber bands, which in theory are in here. One and two. So they're going to stretch from there to there. Same on this side. Pop them down to, so that's how they go. And need two of those. Two of those. That's the second one. And two of these. That's going to go on there and on there. There you go, there and there, with these yellow ones going there and there. Okay. Next up, we have one of those, four of these white plates, and two of those black ones. This yellow one is going to go there. The black one going there. That black one there. And then these four white plates are going to go there, 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 and there. So we have, it's not really held in at the moment. Hopefully by the end of this stage we'll have that held in some way, because I can see that springing out or something at the minute. And two of these, three of these, three of those, and we should have one of those, and we need one of these. So what are we doing with all those parts? That goes there, that goes there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. This red one is going to go into that section there. And then looks like it's similar on this side, starting with that one, then that one, then we have this one, and that two goes there. Not many parts left. There still seems to be several pages of this bag left. one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Should have a blue bit. There it is. Got 3 of those. We should have a white collar. There it is. Bright yellow bit there. Have a bright yellow bit there. And I believe that's all the parts we need for this section. That in there. That in there. That's attaching to that. That's going in there. That one goes below it. We have this yellow piece going on there. He says, there it goes. This white piece needs to sit on top of that 2 piece and then go in there. And then this blue bit is going to go in there. We have that white collar that's going to go on to there. And then this is going to go on there. Like so. And then somehow this is being attached to the car. Not abundantly clear how that sits. It looks like it sits sort of in here. Does that attach there? How does that bit go then? Oh, I see. That orange bit's bounced up. That's where it's not going in properly. See, I knew that bit would spring up. And now we need this piece to go in there. Okay. Probably the last little bit now, isn't it? Surely. There's tons of pages still left of this. 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 2 of these. And 1 of those. So if those go in there, that's obviously the start of the wheel arch. That there. That there. That's going in there. Put that on top, and then that on top of there. That's going to stop that bit from springing out, which is great. We need that. We need that. We need 2 of these. Do we need 2 of those? Yes. Where's the other one? That. And that. So that goes in there, with that going behind it. That grey one going there. That grey one going there. We need 2 of those. That's going there. That's those parts. Another little sub-assembly to do with that piece, that piece, that piece, one of those grey pieces. Don't run away. that one, and that one. Oh, was I meant to use on the last one? Did I use it on the last one? No, I didn't. That goes there. Almost a mistake on the final hurdle. So we've got that going in there. And then we have this blue piece going in like that. That's then going onto there like so. And then we have this black piece that's going on there like that. So some sort of mechanism going on there. And that looks like, is that going down in there? I think it is. We need that one. We need two of those white ones. Oh, we need to do two of those. So grab another two. That, and that goes together like so. And then they are going there and there. But we need two more of those flat ones. And they are going there and there. Two of these claws will then go with the claws facing towards the outside. Got that and that. And that's going on there, I think. Doesn't seem to fit on there. I think trap that rubber band, that's what it is. Okay. Drop that rubber band down. Then hopefully that will go in there and go flat, and then hopefully that will sit on top there, no problem now. Yep. Excellent. Two of these little yellow things, which are going to go there and there. And two of these. Which are going into there. That should be it for that. Two of these. One of those. Two of these. And two of those. So that's bridging across there. That's then going there. That's then going there. Another 6 and another 6. These. Have I put that too far forward? I have put that too far forward. So move all those that way, and then put those two in like that. I'm sure someone keeps coming and putting more bits here. It just seems to be going on forever. Right, two of those. Two of those. That one on there. That one on there. Grey one on top of there. And another grey one on top of there. Right, I thought, okay, it's going to be another like 5 minutes to do all this lot, but yeah, there seems to be tons of stuff still to do. But I do want to get the bag finished because there's so little left of this. It seems pointless putting it back in the bag to do another day. Got that going in there. That's going in there. We should have an L bracket sort of thing. That goes through there. That's held in place by that. We then should have another one of these. That goes in there. And then this goes on top of there, I think. Doesn't seem wide enough. What have I missed? Oh, I see. I need this. And then that goes like that. Does it go right the way back to that bit? It does. So we've got that sort of mechanism. Oh, wait a minute. I also need to join it to this mechanism. So that's going to go like that, and then like that. So that does something. We now need 4 of these. And we're going to have 2 on each side. Like so. We need that. Going to put a yellow dot in the middle. Black one there. That one there. Well, saw ya. Probably find that be a spare piece anyway. So that one. Try and work this out. It goes there. And then we're building effectively the opposite of that. And that one goes on this side. Like so. Right, this is the last bit now. I can see where it says bag 2. Right, so that's going in there. That's going in there. I should have another one of those. There it is. All the way down. That goes on there, followed by one of these. And then this is attaching to that piece like so. I think. Something missing? No, that's right. How's that attach onto there then? Yeah, it does go. It does go like that. Didn't quite look right. Need to make 2 of these. And that's going to go on there and on there. Presumably that's the rear of the wheel. And that is all there is to do in bag 1, or bags 1. There seem to be loads left of that last bit. Just seem to be absolutely crazy. Right, so that's a good start, I think, for that Lego build. Now, whether I do that again next week, I don't know. I might mix it up and do something completely different. Maybe even sort out another batch of Flying Scotsman. Hopefully tomorrow on the channel there will be the video for the bat circuit, so stay tuned for that one. And hopefully I'll see you next week on another Tinker and Talk Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.